like they are not able to join the link so that I can send them recording. But joining the demo link would be more flexible so that you can ask many questions about the course and full details. Yeah, thank you. Siddharth, are you talking? Because we are not able to hear your voice.
Hi everyone. There is a glitch. I can't hear.
Hello, am I audible? Okay, let me rejoin. A little bit, yeah.
No, you are audible now, Siddharth. Oh, sorry. Meanwhile, meanwhile, can we have some introductions so that I would just like to know how many are from ServiceNow background? Like who? Just raise your hands. Like who all are from ServiceNow backgrounds?
Yeah, am I audible this time, guys?
Yes, Siddharth, you are now audible.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Okay, so before I start the today's class on ServiceNow UI Builder and the service portal, so I just wanted to know one thing. How many of you heard about the UI Builder, and how many of you understand the difference between the UI Builder and service
Can
portal?
you please mute yourself and hear some disturbances?
We are getting some disturbance. Prasad, Prasad, can you please mute yourself? Okay. So now can you guys let me know, means how many of you heard about the UI Builder and how many of you guys know that what is the difference between ServiceNow UI Builder and Service Portal? So basically, okay, no worries. So ServiceNow UI Builder came in the picture very later, but this Service Portal concept is from very beginning. Previously, we are using the ServiceNow. We are creating the UI page, ServiceNow portal page. We are customizing those pages, and we are just adding in the so-called in our service portal with the widget editor. But now, as day by day, ServiceNow going forward towards the low code, no code model. So it's introduced one drag and drop kind of platform or a console or canvas where you can draw your service portal pages. Not only for the service portal, not only the pages, you can create different types of apps. Let's say it's workspace, it can be new kind of experience. You guys all of know that there is a workspace. So if my screen is visible to all of you, so we all of know that we have different kind of workspaces, right? If I'm just opening our service operation workspace, so you guys can see here, we can see this kind of experience, right? That this kind of some dashboards are coming. Let's see if I'm just going here, some kind
Sorry,
of, let's say,
Are you sharing?
not able.
Yeah, Siddharth, you're not
sharing.
able to see your screen
oh,
yet.
sorry. Okay. Actually, I dropped out now, so that time I think I forgot to reshare it again. Okay. Now I think is it visible, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So let's say if I'm just going to my home, first of all, okay, let's say this is one home console. Now, if I'm just opening any of the workspaces, whichever we have in our PDI, okay, let's say service operation workspace only I have opened. If I'm going here, you guys can see here some dashboards are coming. Let's say here some lists are coming. If I'm opening any of this thing, any ticket, any of the incident, let's say if I'm just opening one incident, So this kind of experience, we can say, this kinds of some forms is opening, right? And it is in a single page. Okay. It's not like that for that thing, it's opening different tab over here, right? So it's too much consolidated and too much handy. So these kinds of experience, okay, let's say workspace we can create, let's say UI page we can create different models. Okay, so those kinds of things we can now easily create with our drag and drop features of the UI builder. So before starting the course, I just wanted to tell you guys one thing. For this course, before this course, I just wanted to know how many of you have little bit knowledge on the ServiceNow scripting. Let's say client-side script, or let's say little bit of live record or something. All of you guys have? Please raise your hand. Those who have the experience, little bit. Okay, I can see. Okay, sure. So here, this is how the experience looks like. But previously, we do not have this kind of UI builder. Okay, for creating a simple form also, we have to come to our UI page. Okay, if I'm just searching over here, let's say UI page, and here we have to create the pages through lot of scripting. Okay, lot of scripting. In the UI page, you guys need the jelly scripts. Okay, in the HTML, under the HTML, you need to write the HTML script. Under the client segment, you need to write the client script. Then you need to write the processing script. Also in the widget, if you're just going to be create different widget for your service portal, so under that also you need to write the client controller. You need to write the what I can say, server-side script, link function. Those things are there. But now, as I told, ServiceNow is moving towards the low-code, no-code model. Okay, so through that, for that thing, ServiceNow developed one canvas or console where all type of people can come and they can create their desired portal, their desired experience, their desired page. Okay, so in this course, we are going to be learn the complete setup of the UI builder. We are going to be learn how we can start with the UI builder from zero. We are going to be start from ground zero, and at the final output, we are going to be create one completely workspace. We are going to be create one new ServiceNow portal. Okay, service portal we are going to be create. We are also going to be get the hands-on experience on the ServiceNow widget also. Okay, portal widget. Let's say there are a lot of questions and common questions are just sending for everyone. Okay, let's say people are going to be ask you guys that how you guys are communicate between two widgets in the service portal, right? This kind of common question is going to be asked in your interview at the time of service portal interview. Okay, also we are going to be create some custom form, not only with your what I can say, not only with your UI builder, also we are trying to build some little bit widget also, real-time widget with the UI builder help, also with some server-side script help. So completely we are just going to cover the UI builder from scratch to advanced. Okay, all of the things, client controller, let's say there the data binding, okay, server-side scripting, how to fetch that thing, what's the parameter, how we can configure the visual part, okay, what's the flexbox, how we can add the buttons, everything we are going to be covered in our course. Okay, any question guys, or we are good?
Sir, can I ask one question?
Yeah,
Sir, UI path and UI builder is a different thing or same thing, sir?
UI path is the path through which you can launch your UI page. You are getting my point? UI
Okay, means-
path, UI path, I'm just going to show you. So now let me first open the console or the canvas. From there, I'm just going to show you guys that what is the UI path and what's the UI builder. UI path means that's a path, right? That's the direction through which you are just building your complete experience. And UI builder means it's a canvas on which you are designing your UI path. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So here, if I'm searching the UI builder, okay. If I'm searching over here the UI builder, So you guys can see I have now experience framework. Under that only we have the option for the UI builder. Everyone who have the PDI, they can open their PDI now and they can replicate if they wanted to do some hands-on now only. Okay. So here you guys can see this is kind of, you guys know, right? We have the flow designer, right? How we are going to be create the flow designer. We have the studio, right? There we're just going, we can create flow, custom flow action. We can create the data stream. We can create the decision table. We can create the custom action. We can create the subflow. We can create the flow just like that through the UI builder. Also, we can build this kind of things. We can create different experiences. Experience is nothing but it's the combination of the page. Okay, here you guys can see different pages are there. So combination of the pages are coming under as the experience. We have the controllers. Through that we are going to be control the data, everything. We have the different presets. We are going to be create all of those things from the scratch only. Okay, don't worry about that thing. So today in this demo, I'm just going to show you guys. Let's say if someone is saying me, so what is UI builder? Before that, let me just come to a PDI. Okay, sorry, PDF. So just tell me guys that what is the UI builder? So UI builder is a web user interface builder to build the pages for the workspace and the portals. Okay. So it means if I'm just going to be build one portal kinds of things and trying to give it very similar kind of look and feel like the portals. Okay, trying to give some enhanced, okay, enhanced and creamy textures or something. Okay, the forms and everything. So I can use the UI builder rather than going with the old and boring your UI page, because there it needs lot of coding and scripting. Okay. So now key features. What is the key features of our UI builder? Sorry? Someone is saying something?
Yeah, I want to say something. Can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Can you go to your screen wherein you were showing the document?
Sorry?
The document you were showing, can you just go to that?
Yeah, sure.
Go up, little up. Yeah, over here you're saying like, build pages for workspaces and portals. So are you saying like,
Yes.
the spaces absolutely different than the portals and it is not having any relevance between both of them?
Srikant, sorry to interrupt, but your voice is little low. I don't know it is only for me or for others as well.
Yeah, for me as well.
It's not
Yeah.
clear for me.
Srikant, let's just finish this thing. Okay, I think your voice is little low for me and for others as well. That's why I'm not able to hear you properly.
Hi, Siddhant. I have a question. You said we can create pages, right? Whether these UI builder pages can link it to service portal pages, already existing service portal.
So basically, already existing service portal. Yeah. So let me show you guys that thing. If I'm just going to create, okay, here let's say I'm going to create one new experience. Okay, I'm going to say some experience. See, here I can create different kind of portal app shell. Okay, if I'm just going to portal app shell, so there we can give the look and feel and everything to the pages and everything as a portal view. You guys are getting? So here we are going to do both of that. I already told as the final output, we are going to be create a completely 0 to 100% build one experience or workspace experience and one service portal, right? So here in the experience, in the app shell UI, we have different wrapper. One something for the breadcrumb, something for the header, something for the portal, something for the workspace, something for the UXL based experience shell. Okay, this all different app shells are there. So you guys can see it's already showing the app shell is the wrapper of the page contents, which is similar to the functionality of a web page. So we can generate the web page, okay, from here. And the app shell can show that things like the logo of your company, user preferences, and the search icon and everything. So getting it, different app shell UI we are going to be used. If I just wanted to build one workspace, so I'm just going to be take it as a workspace app shell. If I'm just going to be build some portal kinds of things, so that time I can use the portal app shells. Okay. And somebody asking me, that what was the URL path, right? See, this is the URL path. Okay, this is the URL path. Okay, and the UI builder is the console or canvas where we're just building all the things step by step, step by step, step by step. If you're just saying the UI path also, so this is the path, because we are just going to be start from the basic, from the home page. We are just going to be start, then one by one, we are going to be create different pages. Then we will consolidate it. Then we are, as per our app shell, we are going to be give it a look of a workspace or a service portal, how we are going to be designing. Got it?
Understood. But my question is, can we link this page to any other?
Sorry to interrupt you. Let Siddharth complete
Ah,
his demo document
Yeah,
and all.
first let me, yeah,
End of
first
the
let me
session.
complete, then we can go for the other discussion. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's say what I told, that we are just going to be create one new experience now. Okay, let's say something. So this is my service now. Just going to join Vision. Okay, let's say this is my service now UI builder, right? I'm just going to be create one new experience. So I am clicking over here. Now I am just giving a name of this experience. Let's say demo experience. Okay, demo experience. I'm just going to be add. Okay. So here, app shell UI. Let's say I'm just going to be build one workspace app shell. Okay. Demo experience. I'm giving the name. See, this is the URL path came. Okay, demo experience. If you are just going to hit this direct URL, so this will be going to be push us to this page. Okay, now it's coming as a landing path. Landing path means once your page is once your UI builder content is getting loading, right? So which is the first page it should be showing. Let's say if I'm just coming here, okay, let's say here I have the workspaces, right? If I'm opening the CMDB workspace, right? So its landing page is coming as the home page, right? This is the first page where it's just landing, right? Once the page is loaded, it's landing on this page. That's why it's known as the home page. Okay, we have different page, like my work is a tab, CMDB 360 is a tab. Okay, you guys can see this parameters are getting changed. Okay, and home, always you need to land that thing in your home, but as per the role also you can change that. Okay, will we do all of those things. Now coming for the roles. So roles mean to whom you are going to be give the access for your UI builder, that or your experience. Okay, not UI builder, for this experience you are creating one custom experience, right? To that experience, to whom you are going to be give the access, that role you can add. Let's see, if I'm just going to say only admin can have this access, so I can select the admin. That is how we can give any of the role. Okay, so now if I'm click on the create, so it is creating one experience. Okay, it is saying open the experience being editing. So my experience has been created. Now if I'm clicking on the open experience, so it is redirecting me to this page. So it is landing. Now the part is it will land on my home page, right? But I do not have any home page still created, right? So first of all, we need to create the pages, and all the pages, keep this thing in your mind how the structure working. So here app shell is a wrapper. Under the app shell you should have different variants. Under that variant, sorry, under the app shell you will have the different pages. Under the pages you will have the variants. Okay, so all under the page you should have different. So again, in the under the page you should have the variable, you should have the different what I can say components. Okay, so let me create one new page. So I'm just going to be create the home page over here. Okay, you guys can take any of the template thing. Okay, but as of now I'm just going to click on the create from scratch. Let me give this name as a my custom home page. Okay, so at the starting you guys can see I was one UI URL path, right? After that URL path, if I'm just going to be push this thing, so I will get my complete homepage URL path. Let me just click on OK. Then here you guys need to pass some parameters. Okay, let's say you're just going to be show some list of the data or something. So required parameter and optional parameter. So here you can push the parameter. So if I'm just saying table, it's the parameter. Add, see this parameter's value, let's say from a you created one what I can say, the UI action. From there only you are redirecting to this URL. Okay, that open workspace. So if you create that kind of UI action, you click on it, so it should be redirected through this URL. Under that URL you can set this parameter value also. Okay, another one I can say I am pushing the SysID. Okay, now optional parameter, if anything optional you want to put, let's say you are just want to put the category. Okay, that you can push. Okay, so this is how, what all parameters is your required, what all is your optional, then that things you can send over here. If I click on the looks good, now name. Now I told already to you guys, the pages are going to be covered under a variant, right? So I'm just going to be remove it and I'm giving it a name as home. Okay, now it is asking me that audience. So what's the mean of the audience? Audience means I am going to be shared this homepage access and the experiences to whom. Okay, means this means that everyone with the access to the experience can see this variant. So let's say under my experience there is total 30 pages are there. Okay, under that my experience there is total 30 pages are there, and I have added 20 roles. Okay, but as per the roles I wanted to show different variants. Okay, to the people. So out of that 20 roles, which role I wanted to add as an audience, that I can do. So for adding this audience, how we can do that? We can come over here. We have an option for the audience. Okay, in our now experience we have the audience. We have to create the audience here, and I will show all of these things later. Okay, in our upcoming classes. So here you can select the audience as per your need. Already the audience table is here. Let me just take any of the already created admin I have created. So let me take this admin. Okay. After that, if you want to do any kind of parameters or something, okay, let's say you want to table is not. I can say that table operator is what? I can say the incident is the table. Okay. I can push this thing. Okay. Incident is the table. Next, and I have another parameter SysID, right? So I can take any of the existing incident SysID. So I can open the. We need to do it as of now. I can show as a static, but we need to do it as a dynamic. Okay. So let's say I'm just opening one incident. Let me just copy one of the incident SysID. Copy SysID, and here let's say I'm just pushing pushing like this. Okay, and let me continue it. It is showing, would you like to build your page across the breakpoints like desktop, tablet, or mobile, or without? Means it will be build responsive and build without responsive. As of now we are just going to be create without responsive. Later we're just going to be create that with responsive. Okay, so let the page getting clear. Let's say my page has been created. Okay, let's say my page has been created. Now from the next class we are just going to be show that thing in this page, how we can going to be add the components, how we can going to be add the content under it. Okay, let's say as of now you guys can see, if I'm just clicking on the table, so let's say I can share like this. The table is again the incident. There are some sample I have shared, and this I have been pushed. Okay, table of 4. table I'm just pushing as incident, okay, and here I can push the sysid. But thing is that before that we need to add something, okay. Let's say here I wanted to use this value y. I wanted to use this value. If I'm just going to be add something, okay, as a list or something, there I can push this thing, okay. So that is how we can create the different experiences, different we can create different components. And guys, just allow me for 1 second, okay, just getting on call.
Meanwhile, participants, I am going to send a feedback form so that please take 10 seconds of time to fill the form and then send it the response so that we will have time to improve ourselves if there is any feedback to be improved. And also you can suggest us for the demos or the next sessions to be continued in which module of ServiceNow. And also, it will help us to coordinate more with you. Thanks. Also, if you have any questions, please copy it in the chat box so that if we don't have much time, we can get back to you in WhatsApp and then send the answers what else if we don't have any much time to discuss more on the particular questions if you have, so that we can get back to you in WhatsApp and then connect for some time and then clear all your questions. So I can see like, can someone, can you all raise your hands who all have experience in ServiceNow? Sorry, because I missed it in the starting of the meeting. Yeah, I can find six members raised hands, 7 raised hands who already have a ServiceNow experience. That's nice to know. I am asking these questions just to make comfortable. Like, for example, if people are joining new to ServiceNow, then we will be starting a separate batch for them, where we will start with the admin and then basic development, learning about scripting in ServiceNow. Later on, simultaneously, not later on, simultaneously, we will start another batch to the people who are into ServiceNow, into ServiceNow already. So where we can directly start with the portal development because already they have some experience in ServiceNow, so that it will be better understanding for you and also us. Because for the people who wants to switch to ServiceNow, then that for them we will start with the PDI installation itself, so that they will get more understanding on the instance and how they work on so that they'll get hands-on work experience in ServiceNow. Yeah, over to you, Siddharth. Just making them understand. Yeah.
So that's all about, guys. Means today so here, if I'm just going to be use some kind of let's say I'm just going to be add some content. Okay, so if I'm just going to be add some column, okay, let's say this single column I just wanted to add over here, so I can add that too. Okay, under that column, I can use the different component as well. Okay, let's see if I'm just going to add some content like the list or something. Okay, list or form, so I can use that thing. So we are just going to be do this thing from our next class. Okay, so this is all about the demo. What I just wanted to share with you guys about our UI builder. But the main motto is we'll be going to be start from ground zero, and that we are just going to be build the complete experience. We are going to be also going to be learn about the service portal widgets and those stuff, and we are going to be build custom widgets. We are going to be create the custom pages. That's how our course is totally planned out. Okay.
So
Now you. Yeah.
So the course is UI builder, or it is like portal and UI builder?
Portal and UI builder, both.
Okay, so the first thing is like you give the training on ServiceNow portal, how to build the portal entirely, and then subsequently whatever the pages are required in order to have the UI.
First we are going to, so first we are just going to be build the, let's say first we are just going to be build the UI builder. First we'll start, okay? Then step by step, once we will complete one workspace, how I planned, then we'll be start with the service portal. That's how I just planned, okay? Because sometimes how we can, how this UI fields are getting similar. Okay, first we'll be start with the UI builder, then we'll be go for the service portal.
Okay, what is the timeline you are considering in your mind?
So this is to completely 20 hours of course, okay? Every
20
day,
hours of course.
20 hours.
Okay, so yes, 20 hours. So that includes portal as well as the UI builder.
Yes. And at the end, we will have also have one final project. Okay, along with these two projects, we will be do one final project where we're trying to integrate that thing with the live integration, so the data can become from that integration source to our UI builder forms and also to our, what I can say, the service portal. That part also we're just going to do.
So this would be daily class?
Sorry?
It would be a daily class?
Yes, it will be a daily class. Except Sunday.
So Monday to Saturday. This is what you are talking.
Sorry?
Monday to Saturday you are targeting.
Yes. Monday to Saturday, but I don't think so that most of the people, last time also when I told me I am available every Monday to Saturday, that's what I'm just saying. But most of the people will say that, okay, just continue Monday to Friday. For Saturday, Sunday, most of the people have some work. For this timing, night times, they can have their weekend, right? So let's see that how the people is going to be do this thing. If they are saying that we can join by Saturday, so I can continue on the Saturday. Otherwise, we'll do it from Monday to Friday only. It will be completely your 3 weeks class.
Okay, and usually 8:30 IST would be the timeline which you are keeping in your mind, right?
Yes.
And I have one question. Is the UI builder will support integration data also in the portal? Can get
Yes.
that integration.
Yes. I already built that thing, and that will be our final project as well. Okay.
Can you show me any demo page that is UI page already you built it for demo purpose? So what the tabs it will require, everything.
For this demo, we didn't build that thing. We'll be going to build that thing from the scratch. I'm
No,
saying that
already in the developed one, you are just for example. So this is the UI page, like
which
no,
UI?
any UI builder you build up in sample application like that.
No. This is the new instance which I'm just using for this batch, right?
Yeah, so that's that.
Yeah. You're getting right. So we are going to be start UI builder for this batch from the scratch only. Okay. Yeah. So please let me know. Any other doubt or any other question?
And also this UI builder you can utilize with the CSM, FSM, HRSD, these portals also you can utilize, right? Any kind of roles only.
CSM, HRSD, those things what you were just saying, that's already built experience workspace.
Experiences. Everything has different
But
portals.
here we are going to be create one experience from the scratch only. Okay. So once you're creating something from the scratch, so you should have all the fundamentals knowledge, all the foundational knowledge. So you can work on any of the experiences, right? After that, you can fix any of the experiences. So a lot of things you can do, right? If you have the complete fundamentals and foundation knowledge, so then only you can figure out any of the bugs, you can work out on any of the things, right? If I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah. Then how the requirement will be, you will get like apart from these workspaces, everything CSM workspace, HRSD, FSM workspace. So apart from these, how we get the requirement for this building UI builder specific?
So there can be let's say you are building some mobile apps, right? Or the tablet app or something. So how this page are going to be splitted, how the look and feel going to be looks like. Also, let's say you are doing some integration where you need the playbooks. Okay, I don't know if you heard about the playbook.
Yeah. Yeah.
So those experience we can just configure from here. We're just going to be do these things from the UI builder only. Okay. Also, let's see, you are just going to be build up some kind of different what I can say, that UI UX part. So those kind of things also you can do from your UI builder from your UI builder canvas only. Okay.
So then we required any AngularJS, this kind of knowledge also required?
Not that much. That's why the UI builder part came, right?
Yeah.
So here, if you know the only ServiceNow script, that only fine. That's
So
why this
backend
UI
it
builder
will develop the JavaScript or this AngularJS, this kind of
backend
some
basically it's a component, right? So it's
component.
a different component which is already built in the ServiceNow cloud. There are cloud instances are there, right? Where they are just keeping the mother code of this thing, of these widgets and these components that can be built with the HTML or Angular or anything. But here we just it's a ready to eat kind of things. They served you half of the cooked food. You just need to put it on the microwave for 10 to 15 minutes and you will have the final product. That's how this canvas is working.
So most, how can I say, like desktop apps, or I can build mobile apps? Preferable.
Mobile apps also.
Mobile apps.
We are going to build a experience, right? It's a visual experience, right? Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like,
I think,
I
yeah.
have a quick question. So can we also edit the already built portal and workspaces through UI builders? Is it easy?
So in that case, I can say you have to replicate the functionalities. Okay. We can replicate, let's say, last time when it's in the Xanadu, that time my organization is going to be replicate their old, what I can say, the functionalities, okay, of the workspace functionalities. They're going to be change it to the through the UI builder. So we have completely do it. But for that thing, you need a complete BRD, means business requirement document, where you should have the complete functionalities for which how it's built. You need to know the complete logic. Then you can build those components and you can completely transfer that thing from your previous portal or something to your UI builder components.
Okay.
So that means you can't modify the existing one. Instead of that, you could create a new one with replicating the existing functionality. And
It's not like that. Basically, what I can say, let's say some UI action. Yeah, you're correct. So let's say I'm just going to be create one UI button, right? I'm just going to be create one UI button or something. So here in our UI builder, already I have a inbuilt component, right? There. So I can take that flex button and I can just modify it. But when I'm just going to be create one UI button from the UI macro, there I'm just going to be take some HTML plus as button. We are going to be use the functionalities of button. On click of that button, what it needs to be go for the client side, what it needs to be fetched. A lot of things we need to do, right? But here we just take the component, we will just fill the value in the required parameters and it will work as expected.
okay. Thank you.
But sometimes, yeah.
So then how the licensing will be? We will charge for application wise or else licensing part?
That basically organization BA will know. I don't know about the licensing part. Once I think for this app or something, they were just going to be charged. Okay, because if you're just checking about the licensing part, basic UI builder they will giving to you. But in the UI builder, there is some pro and the advanced version. For that thing, ServiceNow is going to be charged. Definitely, they are going to be charged. Because ServiceNow already charged for each and every small thing as well now. Previously, you can do anything in the ServiceNow. Previously, it's like a Linux server, but now it's become a Windows or Mac OS. Okay, so for each and small thing, they are just going with the licensing.
Yeah, that is the main reason. ServiceNow clients are
Yeah.
trying this.
Yeah.
For what purpose they are charging it? ITL role, stakeholder role, those are different. At the
Yeah.
final, they are charging.
Yeah. So that's all from my side, guys.
Can we write code in UI builder?
Yeah, we can write now in the data binding in the client side. There we can write, but not that much is needed. Just you need to know the logic and how you are going to be bind your data in a good shape. That's the main thing. Okay.
So what about reward back option?
Sorry,
Revert back option, can we have in UI builder?
revert back me.
Like once we change, right? If you change anything, if you want like revert the changes back.
Yeah, so basically, see, you are just, if you just going to be take the so from the canvas, it's not possible. If you're just going to the backend table for that component, you will get the version of that component. From there, you can do it. From this canvas, you can't do it. Okay. But from the backend table, let's say for the list, you will have we have the SysUX list table. Like for each of the components of those things, okay, each of the variants and everything, we have the custom table, right? Through that, you can do it. Okay, right. Yeah.
Siddharth, one question from everyone is like, what is the prerequisites for this? What do basic knowledge they do want to have to learn UI Builder and Portal? Siddharth, you're on mute.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are now audible. So everyone asking me about the prerequisites of this Portal and UI Builder. Is it only if they are fine with admin and then they can start, or what else they require?
At least they should have the ServiceNow platform knowledge. I already told little bit platform knowledge is needed. Okay, and little bit they should know that how the client script syntax are there. Let's say G_form, what is script include, how to call the script include in the client side script. Those kind of small scripting things they should know, right? For the UI Builder. If they did not know anything about the scripting, that time there will be a problem. At the starting only, I told this thing that is the prerequisites. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone, I have sent an feedback form. Please take 10 seconds of time and then please fill it, which will be very useful for us to plan. We truly appreciate your time, taking some time to join the demo, and hope you have enjoyed the session and learned something here.
Thank you. Thank you, Divya, and thank you, Sumit.
Yep. Thanks, everyone. Thanks.
Thank you.
all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye. Have a nice one.